It's time now for Community Matters, a public affairs program brought to you by Mountainplex Media, talking about what matters to you. Our guest this morning is Elisa Camara from the American Brother Foundation, and we're going to get all the details on the third annual USMC Sergeant Micot Camara Memorial Ruck. Stay tuned. You're listening to Community Matters, a public affairs program, right here every Sunday morning on this Mountainplex Media radio station. Elisa Camara, we're talking to her this morning. Elisa, do you have a title?
Not really, but not really. Founder of American Brother Foundation and Micot's little sister.
There we go. So tell us a little bit about the American Brother Foundation.
We created the American Brother Foundation in 2019, and this was to honor my brother, Marine Corps Sergeant Micot Camara, who was killed in the Beirut bombing in 1983. And we wanted to do something to honor him and to turn that horrible tragedy in October 1983 into something good. So we created the foundation to help veterans in need and to provide scholarships to military families.
You have a big event coming up in October. Tell us all about it.
It is a big event, and we're very excited about this, and we're very humbled by all the support that we've received thus far. This is our third year here in Summers County, right where we grew up. Micot would be so happy to have so many people come into the hometown that he loved so much, and it's just an honor to be doing his ruck for the third year in a row, which ruck is another word for hike in the military. And we're doing it here at Bluestone State Park and Pipestem State Park the weekend of October 5th.
You answered one of my questions. I was going to say, what is a ruck? Right. And what exactly can we expect in a ruck?
Well, I've been corrected. I know in the Marine Corps, it's called a hump. But in the Army, it's called a ruck. But that's just their language for it's a hike. It's a hike where they carry their gear and they train for, events that would have them hiking. So this is just a hike, a beautiful hike. You have two options. You have a 10-mile hike, 5 miles out and back to this beautiful waterfall here in Summers County. Or there's a 2-mile hike around the Bluestone River and Bluestone Lake access at Bluestone State Park. So if you want to bring a backpack, if you want to carry something and ruck, I know a lot of people in the military do bring backpacks. Some that are Navy corpsmen actually are on the trail with their equipment should somebody need a Band-Aid or somebody has a sprained ankle. So we're really blessed to have those retired Navy corpsmen that are on the trail. The last time I did a ruck, I carried 22 pounds of canned food, and I gave them to a charity afterwards. But the 22 pounds represents the 22 veterans that commit suicide daily.
How can people get involved in this Memorial Ruck? Are there different ways to help besides actually participating in the ruck itself? Do you need volunteers?
Great. Super question. Oh my gosh. Super easy and super question. Thank you so much, Kathy. We love you. Yes, you can go to AmericanBrotherFoundation.org and you can find additional information. You can go to our Facebook page, American Brother Foundation, or our Instagram account, or LinkedIn under Elisa M. Camara, or you can reach out to me if you see me milling around town, or any of our board members. We'd be glad to answer any questions, to invite you to come to participate. Or if you would like to volunteer, we'd love to have you volunteer. We're hoping this year will be a good turnout, and we welcome our volunteers. It's work, but we make it a lot of fun. Mostly it's just a great weekend to come together and remember those that paid the ultimate sacrifice and to honor our veterans. Our veterans deserve the utmost respect respect, and the Gold Star families. Those are families who've lost a loved one in service. This is really about honoring them and showing support for our fallen and helping our community here in Hinton. It's a beautiful community. We have things going on Friday. We have a wonderful spaghetti dinner by the Pipestem Roriton Club. These ladies make the best homemade spaghetti. And then we have an amazing auction thanks to the support of our family and friends in Monroe County, most especially the Union area. We were really blessed to connect with them, and they've been a huge help with us as well. And it's a great auction. If you want to help or you want to come, have some great dinner, look at all the great items we have to auction off. All the proceeds, again, go to help us, help veterans, and help children that are in military families that need help with scholarships. Then Saturday, we have a fabulous day. This year, we have vendors at the beginning and the end of the Ruck at Bluestone. We have coffee. We have the farmer's wife that's going to bring pretzels. We have the massages that are going to be provided by Serenity Spa out of Pipestem. They'll be doing chair massages all day for those beginning or ending. And we have a great DJ karaoke. So that makes for a great Saturday. And Sunday, we're blessed to have a breakfast along the New River at Kirk's Restaurant. And we would love for y'all to come.
You're listening to Community Matters, a public affairs program, right here every Sunday morning on this Mountainplex Media radio station. This morning, we're talking to Elisa Camara. I'm going to give you a title. You said you didn't have a title. I'm going to give you one. Gold Star Sister.
Correct.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. And we are talking about the third annual USMC Sergeant Mecott Camara Memorial Ruck. And Elisa, I want you to tell us more about the American Brother Foundation.
Yes, thank you so much. We created it in 2019. Actually, it kind of spawned off of the book that I wrote that's about my brother and growing up in this small town called American Brother. And as a result of that, we broke out into this wonderful foundation that we formed. And we wanted to do something to continue Mecott's legacy, but not to make it the sad part of his story and his life, but to continue his legacy by helping veterans in need and to also help children that need scholarships. So it's kind of like, I was just thinking about this yesterday, actually. Mecott's life was so amazing, and he touched so many people during his life. But I think he would be happy to know he's touching even more people's lives after from his death, unfortunately. But I looked at it like it's a good thing. We're continuing his legacy, and he's doing great things. Even now that he's not with us any longer, he's still doing great things. He's reached so many people. American Brother Foundation has provided so many scholarships. We've helped veterans in need. We had a Navy Beirut veteran, unfortunately, that had a horrible accident as a truck driver, and we tried to rise up to help him this past year. And we're really blessed that we have wonderful donations and wonderful support that we can allocate this money to help those veterans in need. And most especially, we really enjoy and we really pride ourselves that we can help these children of military family lineage. We can help them with scholarships.
So American Brother Foundation is a 501c3.
Yes.
How can somebody donate to you?
It's very easy. You can go to American Brother Foundation website, and there's a link that says, or a donate button as soon as you open it up. And the donate button is also on the top right corner. Or you can mail donations, or we have PayPal, we have Square, we have all of those things as well. Like when we have events, if you want to make a donation the day of events as well.
You mentioned the American Brother Foundation started with you writing a book. Now, that's not the only book you've written. Tell us about your children's books.
Yes, I wanted to do something to inspire our children. Our children are our future, and I wanted to teach them patriotism through the eyes of this really fun, gregarious, puppy named Patriot Pup. And Patriot Pup is good buddies with a younger little boy named Hank, who happens to be my son in real life. And he's very close to his uncle, which is Sergeant Elisa Camara. So my brother Elisa is the main character with my son Hank and this amazing puppy. And together they go on adventures and they teach the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, and things like that.
You're listening to Community Matters, a public affairs program right here on this Mountainplex Media radio station every Sunday morning at 8:30. This morning, we're talking to Elisa Camara about the 3rd annual USMC Sergeant Elisa Camara Memorial Ruck. A whole weekend full of events, Friday, October 4th, Saturday, October 5th, and Sunday, October 6th. Elisa, tell me what's going to go on.
Friday, when you get in, relax, enjoy the beautiful scenery that we have here in Summers County. And Friday at 5:30, we begin our spaghetti dinner put on by the Pipestem Roriton Club and an amazing auction with all kinds of items. There's stuff for men, there's stuff for women, there's sentimental things, there's patriotic things. And that is at Bluestone State Park Event Center on Friday at 5:30, October 4th. We would love for y'all to come. It's in a beautiful place, and the food is like the best ever. And this year we have some really great auction items, and it's always great to see these auction items being, bid on and taken. We have a great auctioneer. He's professional. His name is Trevor Neal. Same auctioneer as last year, and it's really entertaining on top of the fact that we have a lot of great stuff that we want to auction off, and the proceeds, of course, go back to American Brother Foundation. Saturday, big day. We have vendors set up. It's going to be a beautiful morning. Hopefully the leaves will be changing a little bit. At 8 a.m., come on out. We'll have opening ceremonies at 8:30 with a color guard, a few announcements, a few speakers. Register, come for the ruck. We have coffee, we have food, we have vendors, and we will ruck, and then we come back and have an amazing cookout with hamburgers and hot dogs. We have a great DJ. If you want to karaoke, please karaoke. We have the Serenity Spa, Mountain Serenity Spa, that'll be offering massages also to those people that are participating in the ruck. And the coolest thing is, at 7 o'clock at night, we have this amazing band called Rock House Road Band, and they are from Camden on the Gauley, and we connected with them through their band manager, Rusty Jarvis, who happens to be a Beirut Marine as well. Their band is phenomenal. If you like live music, come join us at Pipestem State Park in the Black Bear Grill and Lounge, and you can hear this great music, enjoy some pizza, enjoy the scenery. Everybody can talk about their ruck experience. We can all share our aches and pains and enjoy the band. Sunday, October 6th, great morning to get up, enjoy the new river at Kirk's Restaurant. It's a great venue. We have an outdoor balcony seating. Kirk's makes the best homemade cooking that you can have here in this area. We're really blessed that they're going to be open for us to have breakfast there as well. Please join us. We would love to have you. It's a great day to come together to honor our fallen, to thank our veterans, to thank our Gold Star families, and to enjoy Summers County and all that it has to offer.
Elisa, does somebody need to pre-register to be in the ruck, or can they just show up Saturday morning?
Great question, Kathy. You can pre-register. We have a live link through Eventbrite. You can pre-register on the Facebook page, American Brother Foundation. If you go to events, it's the only event. Click on the link there. That will connect you to pre-registration. You can pre-register on our website, AmericanBrotherFoundation.org. Pre-registering is the way to go because you're going to be guaranteed an amazing custom-made T-shirt for this year's ruck. We've got goodies in there as well. We've got Outback donated free bloomin' onions. We have water containers and cups from ARH and Summit Community Bank. So those are great goodie bags that we're going to give, but mostly it just guarantees your T-shirt. Or you can register the day of. You can walk up, register the day of. It's super easy. We'll get you registered and we'll get you out of the gate by 8:30.
We're talking about the 3rd annual USMC Sergeant Elisa Camara Memorial Ruck. Elisa, where do folks need to go that Saturday morning? The starting line of the ruck.
Follow the American flags. That'll be one huge indicator, because we're going to have American flags lined up as you get close to Bluestone State Park. So if you get into Bluestone, follow the signs to Bluestone State Park, and then once you get there, you'll see the signage. The sign up in the pavilion is at the pavilion by the swimming pool area, but it will be well marked once you get into the park. Super easy.
And all proceeds from the ruck going to the American Brother Foundation. Elisa, tell me more about the participants in this Memorial Ruck.
You know, this is a great event because it attracts people from everywhere, and it's such a blessing. You know, we have veterans that are coming in from Tennessee, from North Carolina, from Florida, you know, so we're attracting a great group of people to come visit our beautiful town. So that's a blessing. But also the true blessing is that Micot grew up right here. This was our hometown. He loved growing up here. He loved playing on the river. He loved going to school here. He loved being a Hinton High School Bobcat. He loved going to Concord College. And I think it would be really special and extraordinary to have the local people in our community to come and participate too. So if you live in Hinton, you have a story about Micot that you want to share with some of the veterans that served with him, we would welcome you with open arms to come and participate. If you don't want to walk the 10 miles or the 2 miles, because we have 2 options, please come and hang out, enjoy the vendors, enjoy the live music. We would love for you to be there and just enjoy the community and the camaraderie. I want to showcase Summers County. I want to showcase Hinton. This is where we grew up, and this is what Micot loved. And there's no better way to showcase it than to have the local people come and share stories about being here and growing up here and enjoying all the beautiful natural elements of this beautiful town. So we really would love to have the local community come, and most especially we'd love to have the students, the kids. You guys are our future. We really want to connect the young people to our veterans and our military. We want to teach them what it means to love our country. We want them to see the sacrifices that these veterans have made, or the sacrifices that the Gold Star families have made. It's a great way to connect the young people with the older people and also with the veterans. Let them have that connection. It's a really beautiful thing to see a younger person speaking to a veteran. It brings tears to my eyes because these younger people are making the veterans feel appreciated, and the veterans also feel that love to the younger kids because they know that they're our future. So if we can bridge that gap on Saturday, October 4th with this ruck, I think that would be a great thing. So we're really blessed. We're so blessed to be here in Summers County, and we hope that we have our local community help us.
You know, I was just thinking, Elisa, every morning on my way to work, I come through Shady from Beckley, down through Shady, down the mountain. When I get to the bottom of the mountain, I'm looking at the river. I hang a left. I come to work every day on the Micot Camera Highway.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That's amazing, because that was such a special day when they dedicated the Sergeant Micot Camera Memorial Highway. And I have to tell you, that section of highway that they dedicated is absolutely so special because it's right along the river that he loved. He loved rafting on the New River. He loved all of these rivers. He loved being a rafting guide for a short time with Richie Cantrell, who was one of his best friends. And also that road, if you take a left rather than going to the bridge, it takes you up to the cemetery where Micot is his final resting spot. So that highway is so special. Every time I go on it, it's like I know that's a part of my brother that is right there, and his legacy continues. And it's also where his final resting place is, up on the mountain past the highway. So we were really blessed when we had the Sergeant Micot Camera Memorial Highway dedicated. He is not forgotten. He's not forgotten here in these parts of Summers County. And it's a blessing because he loved it here and so many people loved him.
The American Brother Foundation, AmericanBrotherFoundation.org. That's the website What are they going to find when they go there?
Oh, it's a great website. It has everything that you need. It has a link about our veteran spotlight that we try and do. We try and honor a veteran once a month and spotlight their time in service. It has the link to, there's a tab at the top also for scholarships. So it has all the information you need about scholarships, when to apply, when the deadline is, what you need to do for scholarships. It also has that we're working on Veterans in Crises, VIC. So if you are a veteran in need, you can go to that link and it gives you all the information, what we need from you in order to determine how we can best help those veterans in need. It also has the history of MECOT and how the foundation was created. So at the very top, there are those tabs that you can click that will give you all the information about our foundation and what we do. And we are a 501c3 nonprofit filed with the IRS, and we are very blessed that we are able to help other people, which is what MECOT would want, most especially his brothers in arms, his veterans. And also, he loved children. He loved and valued education. So you can also learn about the scholarships that we provide.
You are listening to Community Matters, a public affairs program right here every Sunday morning on this Mountainplex Media radio station. This morning, we're talking to Elisa Camara, Gold Star sister and founder of the third annual USMC MECOT Camera Memorial Ruck. It's going on here in Summers County on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. Lots of fundraising events going on that whole weekend for the American Brother Foundation. Elisa, you are a fantastic public speaker. Veterans Day is coming up. I bet a school here in the area would love to have you speak and maybe bring Patriot Pop.
I'm always receptive to that. I think it's really important that we honor our veterans on Veterans Day. As a matter of fact, I just found some information for the high school, for high schools that I've sent to Dr. Green as well, where they can do like a breakfast for the veterans. And I loved the catchphrase was, "You have served us. It's our time to serve you." And the students actually serve pancakes like a breakfast. So I'm hoping that they'll implement that at Summers County High School Veterans Day. I would love to help wherever I can help with veterans. I think it's really important, and Patriot Pup is always available unless there's a scheduling conflict or we're back in Florida. We would love to help here. It's really important, and this is our hometown, so we want to help our hometown, and we want to help our veterans, and that's what MECOT would want. That's what MECOT would want. I always say I'm the 5'2" version of my brother, because if he had been given the opportunity to live, he would be doing these things. But because his life was taken, I feel like I am the 5'2" version of him. I'm just sharing the message and trying to help the people that he would want to help as well.
Elisa, before we turn these mics on this morning, you and I were chatting. You mentioned a billboard. Tell us about the billboard.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited about this. My brother would be so excited about this. So September 9th through October 6th, there will be a billboard at the intersection of I-77 and I-64. Please keep your eyes open for it. Please keep your eyes open for this amazing billboard that has my brother's image and his dress blues on the billboard. And it's sharing the information about the Ruck. It's sharing Hinton, West Virginia, so we can promote Hinton and bring people into town because MECOT would want that. And it's also sharing the information about his Ruck, which, we want to share that information so we can have people come for a beautiful weekend here in Hinton and Summers County. But the coolest part about this billboard is that his picture is going to be on that billboard. And I know Marines, and I know the pride that they carry being Marines. And I know my brother would be so excited to know that he is on a billboard right here that's going to have 144,000 people passing daily And I am just humbled that Lamar Billboards has been so accommodating to put this billboard up. So we thank you, Lamar Billboards. They are amazing. They have worked with us. Their graphic designer is amazing. The billboard is incredible. I hope everybody, if you're driving down I-77 and I-64, please take a moment to look up, see my brother's picture, and know that he is not forgotten, and maybe come for the weekend of October 5th and enjoy all the camaraderie amongst our military community and the community here in Summers County.
Elisa Camara, I want you to go over the entire giant weekend one more time, all the dates, all the times, and everything going on.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Kathy. First of all, I cannot thank Kathy enough and our local radio station for the time. So thank you so much. It means a lot. We love having a local radio station. It's important to have a radio station, and we really, really appreciate you and everything you do in our community to get the word out on things happening, like this ruck. So let's talk about the ruck. Wow. It's going to be amazing. I really hope that our community can come together to welcome our out-of-town guests, most especially our veterans, but also to come together and remember a hometown hero, which is my brother, Elisa Camara. Friday, October 4th. Put it on your calendar, save the date, write it down, go to American Brother Facebook page. Friday at 5:30. You don't want to miss the spaghetti dinner and auction at Bluestone State Park Event Center. The Pipestem Roriton Club is making homemade spaghetti, salad, dessert. It's going to be amazing. And there's an amazing auction with a professional auctioneer with amazing items that people have donated here in our local area. Please join us Friday, 5:30, October 4th at Bluestone State Event Center for our third annual spaghetti dinner and auction. Saturday, October 5th, save the date. If it's a beautiful day, which I know it will be a beautiful day, Lord willing, we are going to be having our Ruck event. It starts at 8 a.m. to register. We will have vendors. We will have coffee. We will have food. We will have music. We will have massage therapists doing chair massages. It's going to be an amazing day. We're going to have opening ceremonies at 8:30, we hope, depending on how many come to register. But that is Friday, October 5th, starting at 8 a.m., also at Bluestone State Park. And then afterwards, well, let's talk about that. We have a wonderful cookout, too. So that day, we're having a wonderful cookout with hamburgers and hot dogs for the Ruck participants. The grill will be fired up. We have some great local veterans who are actually working the grills. And we would love for y'all to come, and participate that as well. And then Saturday night, it is going to be a hoppin' shindig. Come on out. We have Rock House Road Band from Camden on the Golly at 7 p.m. at Black Bear Grill and Lounge at Pipestem State Park. 7 p.m. It's open to the public. All of this is open to the public. But if you are in the mood for some live music, you want some good pizza and a great atmosphere, please join us at 7 p.m. Friday, October 5th. And then Sunday, we couldn't be more humbled and honored and thankful that Bruce Messer from Kirk's Restaurant is having breakfast available for everybody on his beautiful balcony there overlooking the New River starting at 8:30 a.m. It's really important that we support our local shops, our local restaurant, our local community. So I'm super excited to have out-of-town guests come and showcase the beautiful town that my brother and our family loved so much. So thank you, Kirk's Restaurant, as well. And thank you to the community of Hinton for being so receptive, to our out-of-town guests and our veterans that are coming to honor our fallen. We're really blessed with the memorial wall here in the courtyard. The Summers County Commissioners did a great job, making that come to life. And we want people to come and enjoy that, take pictures if you served in the Army, if you served in the Navy. We even have the Space Force up as well to make sure all of our 6 branches are proudly displayed here in the center of town. So please join us. Save the date. Please be around for the weekend of October 5th.
Elisa Camara, thank you so much. I'm Elisa Camara from the AmericanBrotherFoundation.org. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Kathy, for all you do. Thank you. We really appreciate you all being here and helping us.
You've been listening to Community Matters, a public affairs program brought to you by Mountainplex Media, right here every Sunday morning on this Mountainplex Media radio station. Comments, questions, and suggestions for future shows can be emailed to WMTD radio stations at WMTD@mountainplex.com or WMTD radio stations. Post Office Box 100, Hinton, West Virginia, 25951. Thanks for listening to Community Matters on this Mountainplex Media radio station.